Well, new tonight, a shooting involving a utility worker in Dorado County is sparking action at the state capitol. A bill aimed at protecting them is now moving forward.
ABC 10's Nazi Javid explains what happened at today's hearing and speaks with a SMUD worker backing the bill who says she was kidnapped on the job.
I had a customer keep me trapped in his backyard. Against my will, it was frightening and unacceptable.
Utility workers say these incidents can happen during routine jobs and are becoming more common.
And even after law enforcement was called, nothing was done. Not only was this completely frustrating, it was a joke to him. Knowing that nothing could be done was upsetting.
Utility workers are frontline essential workers who are increasingly and sadly and unacceptably becoming the victims of crimes and assaults while just doing their job.
We've seen incidents where guns have been pulled, threats have been made, and even most recently, shots have been fired.
That's what prompted State Senator Jesse Arreguín to introduce Senate Bill 1330, aimed at expanding legal protections for those workers.
These utility workers should have the same protections that other essential workers in California have, like our police officers or firefighters.
This bill would ensure that utility workers are granted the same legal protections as other public safety professionals. That means if you assault a worker on the job, that could land you a year in jail, a $2,000 fine, or both. The push for change comes after a shooting last month in Camino. A PG&E lineman was shot at close range. His brother, working with him, also nearly hit. The victim is a husband and a father of two from Pollock Pines, now fighting to recover. But incidents like this are happening across the state.
I was verbally and physically assaulted.
Arreguín says more than 450 incidents of violence or threats against utility workers have been reported statewide since 2024. One of them is Jill Long, a Sacramento utility worker who still deals with trauma after being held against her will.
It's super frustrating. You know, your trust in people, it just changes everything for you.
And they say that fear can follow them long after the job is done.
We are someone's parent, someone's child, someone's partner. We should not have to feel like going to work and risking our lives just to do our job.
In Sacramento, Nazi Javid, ABC 10.
Now, one citizen spoke out against the bill, but it passed out of the Senate Public Safety Committee with bipartisan support and now heads to appropriations. Meanwhile, Stephen Carter, the suspect in the Camino shooting of that PG&E worker, is scheduled to be in court this Friday.